Hello everyone, your math boy is back for you guys again. Today we're gonna learn how to solve quadratic equations through using the quadratic formula method. Last time we left off, we were solving it using the completing the square method. But today we're gonna dig deeper into the quadratic formula. So it might get complicated due that quadratic formula is a huge formula but it's gonna get easy once you know it. So this is our unit today. So if you're asked to solve this quadratic through using the quadratic formula, before attempting to do the question, you must know the quadratic formula as follows. Formula here and solving it using a non-leading coefficient and the leading coefficient is the same, but be cautious of one thing. In a non-leading coefficient, if there's no non-leading coefficient in the question, that means the a value always remains 1 if there's no leading coefficient. So I'm going to give you two examples in this video to show you how to solve using the quadratic formula. So let's plug this equation in. So this is example 1, by the way. So solve using the formula. For example, x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now, what is negative b? Negative b is going to be negative 5 plus minus 5. 5 square is, wait, first let's plug in 5. So 5 square 5 square plus 4. The a value is 1 here since there's no leading coefficient. 1 times 6 times 2 times 1. So we already know the values now. So it's negative 5 plus minus square root 25 plus 24 over 2. Now, to finish this up, let's add the values which are inside the square root. So now the equation is going to be negative 5 plus minus 49 as the answer after adding these two values over 2. Now, let's find the square root of the inside value. So it's going to be negative 5 plus minus 7 over 2. Now, let's work out the numerator, but the denominator is just okay. We need to work out the numerator so that we get the two x values. So it's going to be negative 5 plus 7 over 2 and negative 5 minus 7 over 2. So we have the answer here already as 2, as 2, which is 2 over 2, which is equivalent to 1. Now, the answer here is going to be negative 12 over 2, which is equivalent to negative 6. So our x values are 1 and negative 6 using the quadratic formula. The formula might seem complex, but if you consider all the values, it will be easy since these are x values in a non-leading coefficient question. Even if the leading coefficient question is going to be the same, I just need to show you another example how to do it. So if this is example 1, now this is going to be example 2. Solve using the formula. In 2x squared plus 4x plus 6. Since all are even numbers, now let's do it now. Before A is 2, B is 4, and C is 6. To be safe and know where you are before doing any quadratic formula question, write all your ABC values in order not to get lost. So now let's start our question. So it's negative 4 plus minus, compose our square root. 4, A is 2, and C is 6, over 2, 2, since A is 2. Now, let's substitute our values now. Let's open the brackets, I mean. So, negative 4 plus minus 2 times 6 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. So, actually, 48. This is gonna kind of take long since since 48 is not a perfect square. But don't worry, let's do everything else, which is 4 here, right down here. Now, just like how we usually do for completing the square, we now use the plus minus. So negative 4. So now we're gonna do negative 4 plus 48 square root of 4, and x is negative 4 minus 48 of square root and 4. And voila, these are all our x values. So yeah, these are our x values if 48 is not a perfect square. So we don't need to go any further. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really loved how to solve all the quadratic equations using all the three formulas, because again the easiest is factorization method, to my opinion. So I hope you really liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my math tutorials. So we're already done with the entire topic of quadratic equations. It was only to know the three methods, but next off we're going to be doing functions, which I want to talk about functions right now. There are four ways on how to solve function questions for our higher tier IGCSE level, which I'm gonna explain in the next video next time we meet. So thanks for watching, and good luck.